this. You didn't loan me anything. And by the way, here are the screenshots of
Oh,
this. And by the way, you're also saying you didn't know I had a girlfriend. Well, here is a picture that I posted to Instagram of me and my girlfriend and you and my mother. So you knew I had a girlfriend before we went into this meeting. And this is this season, and this is fun, and we can do this all day. Here are all my receipts.
oh. But then she ran to get her phone, so I wonder what receipt she has.
I wonder what receipts she has. Craig doesn't seem to want to talk about Paige at all. And everyone apparently is afraid of Craig now that we're at the reunion. So this is what we're learning. I believe that, yeah, I think I guess Craig is like the Kyle Richards of Southern Charm. I guess he's like the Teresa. I guess he's like the number one on the call sheet that which he is really, right? I mean, there's no other OG there other than Shep in
Mhm.
him.
Mhm.
But Shep, I mean, Shep is just like the
Love it.
loyal golden retriever in the corner, right? So I guess people really are afraid of Craig.
They really are, which I'm like, before I can understand it because he would go off the handle, remember with the law school thing and the Adderall but like now I feel like, is he that scary? You guys are still scared of him?
I have a weird feeling. I mean, look, Bravo is slowing things down, right? There's no change in Salt Lake. They just took a good month just to start production. I don't think they want things like sitting there anymore.
Mm.
I think that, Married to Medicine, there's a rumor that that's now going to be like kind of maybe stalled or paused. That's the rumor. Million
Okay.
Dollar Listing is truly on pause. I don't think they're gonna start filming Southern Charm right away. I have a weird feeling they're gonna drag this out, and I don't even know what's happening to this show. I think it needs a major pause.
It does. It does. The whole JT thing disappearing for multiple episodes, then causing problems and disappearing again. It's like, wait a second. If you're the villain, where are you? Like now he's on the reunion. I'm like, why are you even at the reunion? You weren't even on half the season. Like I just
Well, I
don't.
remember when this happened. He posted and he's like, I'm out. You'll never hear from me again in this context. And I'm not going to, I mean, I remember that he was not going to the reunion. He's like, I quit. I won't be at the reunion. So, how did he get to the reunion? I would love to know because I thought back when it happened, we can go roll tape and we can find all those posts. I thought he wasn't going to the reunion.
That's what I thought. They must have paid him like they were like, please come, we'll give you like a bonus or something. Because I didn't understand, because that was his whole shtick about, and now I'm starting to feel like, before I was like, oh, he never said that, never called Patricia a bitch. Now I'm like, maybe this guy did do all this stuff. I
Oh,
don't
don't.
know.
I just think, I don't know. I mean, we even have Shep and Austin who don't really want to deal with Craig. I just think this whole show needs to go away
Hmm. Wow.
ish.
Wow. Hmm.
Or for a while. I mean, it's having like an identity crisis. I don't care about the newbies. It's like you can't, I don't know. But then again, look at Atlanta. They have all these newbies with non-newbies, and I swear it just works for me somehow. It just works. I don't know.
You know what it is? I think the problem with Southern Charm is that they're not mixing. Like it's like there's like the new people and they're over here and there's the old people and then like Taylor is just kind of she's a wet blanket. It's like and then the new girl Sally didn't really deliver. Like she was good on
No.
Southern Hospitality but hasn't really delivered. I really like Molly, but I feel like she's on the wrong show. She just seems out of place and if she continues to and I understand that obviously body image issues are like inside of your head and it's her own problem. But if she every episode is about her like how bad she looks, but I'm like, you look great. Like so it's a little there's a
Gorgeous.
disconnect. Yeah, she's beautiful. She was on Top Model. I don't know. So I'm like, there's a little bit of a disconnect with all of the people.
And I mean, what the hell? Well, I know why he's there, but what the hell is Rodrigo doing there?
He's awful. And even in the after shows, he's so like flippant and just kind of mean for no reason. He's just like a bitchy queen. Sorry. Like
I was
there's
gonna say it's like token casting.
it's so
I don't know what else you can say. We like need a gay to show that we're
bad.
liberal,
Yes.
and
That's
here's
totally
somebody that knows the group. And
totally.
wow,
Totally.
sorry, that's the reality of the situation.
No, that's what it feels like. And that's what Vanita feels like too. It's like we're gonna put a black girl so then you can't say anything. And that's where even when she was talking about like what JT allegedly said, I'm like, this is the South. People talk like that. Like I'm not saying it's right. I'm just saying like I'm not so shocked. if that was in LA, I'd be like, oh my God, like nobody talks like that. But in the South, I think people say shit like that. So I was like, mm, I'm not that surprised. So I don't know. I feel like they're not like Southern hospitality, the diversity on that show just feels natural.
It's organic.
But this feels like they just put Vanita there. And I feel like Vanita and Madison used to be so close, but they don't seem that close anymore. And no one's really talking about it. Is it because she's with JT? And I feel like Madison's kind of doing what like Paige is kind of doing on Summer House, where it's like she's kind of removed, but is still collecting the paycheck. I'm like, you're not doing anything. Like, you know?
Well, and I think the difference, like this is, well, to me, this feels like when Vanderpump had like Max and Brett and Dana. It's like the OGs. I mean, Charlie was on this podcast and gave crazy stories about how everyone was so mean to her. Like, it's like you have to want to embrace these people. Like on Atlanta, I think Portia and like, I mean, Kenya's been kind of downgraded, but like Portia and even like Drew, like they're like, we just want the show to be good so we can get a paycheck. So if Britt is the new girl and Angela, welcome, welcome. Like this to me, right? It seems like the arrogance that was like Stassi and Sandoval and Jax of like, it's our show. We're not dealing with these newbies. That's how this feels. And it's like,
Yeah.
you're only hurting your own self because like I think on like Portia don't care. She probably looks over and she's like, my salary is 1.1 million and yours is 60,000. So what the hell do I care if you want to come for me? Right? Like I think it's like that. These, yeah, it feels like Craig, they're probably like saying to themselves, get off my show. It feels like bullying and like they don't want to embrace the newbies.
Right. They don't want to film with them. And I don't know if they're saying that, but like even the way with JT, like they were like, you're a non-factor. I'm like, he's part of the show. Like you need to either like you can't just like excommunicate him, right? And like and I just think that like even Vanita liking him felt very forced. I was like, do you really like him or are you just like, is this just a storyline? I just don't know. And then Leva like every so often shows up and then they call the like barber and the barber like confirms that he didn't say it. I'm like, I don't know the barber. Like, am I supposed to trust the barber's word that you didn't say this about? And then I'm like, and then Ryan is like another gay guy that they're trying to put in there, but like he's so opposite of like Rodrigo. So it's like, oh, we have two types of gay guys. And then he has this kind of like
Mhm.
dead stare. And I'm like, you're just not good TV. I don't know how to explain it. I'm just like, it's not working.
It's giving me New York RHONY vibes.
Yes. Well, it's not working. It's not working.
It's not working. I mean, what do you think about this? I mean, I've talked about this before. I mean, RHOC is chugging along and shocker, Tamara Judge is she feels better and she's back to work like nothing ever
Oh,
happened.
oh God.
Yes, and for everyone worrying about whether Tamara was going to return to RHOC, she has returned. And apparently, someone told me that despite everything Teddy is going through, that Kelly Dodd wants to focus on people's looks, and she is disgusted with Shannon's hair and Tamara's arms based on the clips that are surfacing online.
Kelly
It's
Dodd.
always great when people slip into my DMs and keep me posted on Kelly. But Tamara's back at work, in case you were wondering if she quit and gave up the $1 million herself. She's all of a sudden she feels much better. How do you
She
feel
feels
about
better.
this?
I mean, I already knew it was fake because the way that she posted it and then it was on every account and it was everywhere, she had planned this. Like, no, you're not Selena Gomez when you post on your stories and then it goes viral. Like, no one cares about Tamra Judge's stories that much. So she had to